Hey golfers, Jess Frank coming to you from the Jess Frank Golf Academy YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today, how to hit the hybrid. It's a golf club that's been out, for a relatively short time. A lot of new golfers, a lot of current golfers, they struggle with the hybrid. They ask me all the time questions about how do I hit it, what should I do, ball position, should I hit it like an iron, should I hit it like a driver, should I hit it like a fairway wood? And I'm here to clear all that up for you today. And so just to kind of give you the basics of the hybrid is basically a golf club that was designed to take the place of your long irons. It used to be a 1 iron, 2 iron, 3 iron, 4 iron, 5 iron. There's hybrids now. You have complete hybrid sets, but if you have a traditional set where maybe you have like a 2 and 3 hybrid and then a 4 iron through gap, or sand wedge or 60 degree for your regular irons, these are awesome golf clubs that can really help you. And you can hit them out of every lie. You can hit them out of deep rough. You can hit them out of the fairway. You can hit them off a tee, out of fairway bunkers. So there's just so many. They like to be called utility woods, a hybrid, a rescue club. So it's a really good golf club to have in your bag. I highly recommend it. I often see players that come to me that are getting back into the game and they still have the old 2 iron and 3 iron and 4 iron, and it's just a much easier golf club, a little bigger head, a little more loft. You can see, bigger face here, deeper, wider sole, so it doesn't dig as much. Again, but to go back and answer the question, how to hit a hybrid, is that if you have to remember that the basics of the hybrid, the golf clubs are all built the same. They're all built on a tilted angle. They're all built with this angle here, with the golf club, with the head here, the grip, the shaft, the head. So you got to remember that you don't want to change your golf swing because it's a hybrid. You want to just execute your golf swing as you do with all your golf clubs. So remember, there's one swing for all of your 13 clubs, 14 clubs including the putter, but one golf swing, because remember, we're always standing to the side of the golf ball, okay? We're always standing to the side of the golf ball. Our ball position is in the, it basically is in the middle of the feet, slightly in front of middle. I always say that, slightly in front of middle. We're not trying to lift the hybrid up in the air. Remember, there's plenty of loft on the hybrid. In fact, this is a 3 hybrid with 20 degrees of loft, so plenty of loft. So basically what we want to do is the same thing we do with the irons. We're going to take our grip, we're going to take our setup, we're going to kind of do the same exact thing that we always do with all our irons. So it's super, super important that you don't try to reinvent the wheel or try to change anything too drastically, and try to continue what you're doing currently with all your golf clubs. So it's just something that, a rainstorm here, but we'll keep going. We're in the rain, but we'll keep going. So that's what I would say, is that you want to have the same motion. You're still doing all the same fundamentals of weight forward, tilt the left shoulder down, hands in. If you can't hit the hybrid, it's most likely because there is a swing flaw in there. You are probably coming over the top. There's something in there that's not allowing you to hit the hybrid, because it is a longer club. Remember, it's replacing your long irons, especially the ones that are down the 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if you always have trouble with that, sometimes it's just easier because the club head's bigger and you have more sweet spot for sure. So that kind of gives you that forgiveness. But I would say, again, we're setting up, in our normal stance, normal grip. We're always still working on, tilting our shoulder, hands in, knees changing flex, our tilt of our hips here, golf club, over the shoulder, and we're always doing the same thing. So no matter what you do, remember, the hybrid is on the same angle as a 6 iron. Same tilted angle, not the exact same lie angle, but the same tilted angle, okay? It's a little bit longer. So again, sometimes people have a little more trouble hitting a club that's longer anyways. So you can go back again to all our basic fundamentals, and really, again, what I love to teach is the shorter swing in the beginning. So if you're having trouble with your hybrid, take a small tee, put it on a small tee, or put the golf ball on a small tee, and hit little shots. So practice swinging and making the bottom of your swing from left arm parallel to the ground to right arm parallel to the ground. Same thing. You know, so you get used to that swinging motion, and that's something that I start basically when people are having issues with their golf swing. It's just very easy to make corrections when you're only going left arm parallel to the ground, right arm parallel to the ground, like this over here. So I'm going to reverse the camera and bring it over here so you can see this from the face on. So right about here, there we go, that looks good. So basically when we're doing this, what we want to understand, again, I talked about ball position, so you can see the ball position a little more from face on now, is that you can see as I'm not doing anything funky, I'm not putting the ball way back in my stance, not putting the ball way forward in my stance, I'm pretty much in the middle. Okay, so I'm in the middle here, club straight down, boom, right in the middle. So here's my hybrid, here's my swing. So again, just hit it pretty solid. So I'm not doing anything else different. I'm really not. So again, if you're struggling with the hybrid, again, I always say, let's start with small and slow first. So let's get from about, almost left arm parallel to the ground, right arm parallel to the ground, and work on the consistent motion that we're always working on with the tilting, extending, tilting, turning, extending, tilting, turning, keeping our arms straight. A lot of times, the ball's on the ground, we're trying to lift the ball, we're trying to add loft, or you're maybe trying to even hit down too much. Like that's something that I hear a lot, is that people always say, well, you got to hit down like the irons with a hybrid. The problem with that is that you're already hitting down. You don't want to add down, because what happens when you start adding down, you start to get steep and you start to hit the ground too hard. The thing is that it's where the down occurs, especially with the hybrid. So you're a little more precise with the hybrid. Where the down occurs, where the bottom of the swing occurs. You can check out my videos when I use Dr. Scholl's foot powder. I spray the line on the ground, creating the same bottom to the swing every time. That's a phenomenal way to work on your entire game, but that's another video. But definitely, I'm always, again, small swings, same process, weight forward, tilting, arms straight. So you can see when I finish, my weight's forward, I'm off the back foot, I'm centered, I'm not falling back and trying to lift the ball in the air, I'm not overly exaggerated hitting down on the ball. So it's something that is very, very important that you do, is that you treat this golf club like all the 13 other clubs in your bag, that you're able to swing the golf club around your body. So, I have a lot of drills for hitting the ball solid, but as far as the hybrid goes, remember, tilted, it's, extend, tilt, turn, arms straight, weight forward, hands in, and you're gonna hit some good shots. So that's something that's super, super important. Again, the hybrid is definitely an awesome club to have in your bag. You should have a hybrid in your bag. It gives you a major, major advantage, because you don't want the long irons, 1 iron, 2 iron, 3 iron, 4 iron. Give yourself something that's going to be an advantage. In fact, Dustin Johnson is using a 7-wood, so why not use a hybrid? So it's really a good tool for you, a good way for you to kind of make the game a little easier. I'll tell you what, I love these hybrids. I carry a 2 and 3 hybrid. Thinking about adding some more, maybe even go to a 4 hybrid. So appreciate it. Again, thank you for watching, really appreciate it. Please subscribe, please turn on your notifications to get the latest golf tip videos from my Jess Frank Golf Academy YouTube channel. So have a great day, and we'll see you soon.